ToonGrin.com.
Well, time for the second round of Scooby-Doo Corner Spotlight, starting with our cowardly canine teaming up with the silliest Batman. Okay, second silliest. This is Scooby-Doo Meets Batman. Well, for this, I'm kind of breaking one of my self-appointed rules on this one. When I started Scooby-Doo Corner, I set out to review all the direct-to-video movies with a few TV specials sprinkled throughout. But Scooby-Doo Meets Batman is neither of these. This movie is actually 2 episodes of the Scooby-Doo series, the new Scooby-Doo movies. You know, that series that Night of the Living Dude tried to parody by doing the exact same thing the original did? Because yeah, that's so funny. I was hoping to save doing any of these episodes for a future special, but after a recommendation from my pal Lloyd Toronto from Bubble Bobber, where both of us were confused whether this counted as a Scooby-Doo movie, I just thought, why not? Just to give you guys a taste of a future special to come, and for me to see what's the big fuss that deserved an entire horribly paced satire on. Okay, no more jazz and Night of the Living Dude. Let's talk story. Or in this case, stories. In our first story, we have the gang camping out in the middle of the woods, and when Shaggy and Scooby go out to get some firewood, they come across Joker and Penguin escorting a bumbling scientist, so they can extort information out of him. But thankfully, Batman and Robin from the 1960s The Adventures of Batman are there to help the gang investigate, and find out just what exactly are Joker and Penguin up to. The second story, however, has our gang being a bit more active, as here, when the Mystery Machine has to be pulled over on their way to the Mystery Convention, they spot an unmarked plane landing and dropping off a strange package. Being the meddlers that they are, they follow the package and they meet up with Batman and Robin in an odd, seemingly abandoned house, which oddly has everything bolted to the floor. They also meet sweet old Miss Baker, who only wears an evil-looking purple coat just to keep warm on those cold nights. When they finally open the box, it holds up a bunch of counterfeit pills. So now the case is on to find the counterfeiters and stop the funny money flowing. Now I first gotta say, the second story is far superior to the first, and I guess this puts me in the best spot to compare and contrast the episodes to really show you what works with these episodes and what doesn't. Just on a base understanding, overall both stories do have the tone of both these shows, more goofier tones, which makes viewing them a joy to sit through. But tone is one thing, interactions are another, and these are crossovers after all, so do episodes become really good crossovers? Well, the scientist case does have some really fun moments where Batman concoct plans to trap Penguin and Joker, but there's a bunch of needless excess to this story that really makes it dry, like the whole Joker and Penguin dressing in costumes could have been removed, because why are they in costume? Hiding from the guy dressed as a bat that's already following them? Yeah. Also, the whole bumbling scientist shtick got kind of old after a while, and was really detracting from the Scooby-Batman crossover. Yes, I get the joke, but this really just distracts from the real stars, Scooby and Batman. And it just feels rare in this episode that they actually interact with one another. Except for the third act. The third act is definitely the most fun and utilizes the crossover potential beautifully. The counterfeiting mystery definitely feels like a more complete crossover. Almost 80% of the time, Batman and the gang are together cracking clues, investigating, and whatnot, which helps open opportunities for jokes and adds a lot of fun character interaction. My favorite is just anytime bat cookies are mentioned. It's just a funny thing, I can't explain it really. Now on the animation side, most episodes feel cheaply animated, with a lot of disproportionate heads, traditional but still overused looping animation, and weird placement of cells and backgrounds. It just overall leaves both stories looking kind of bleh. But now for the real hard-boiled questions. Are these good mysteries? Of course not! There's traditional Scooby-Doo mysteries after all, but at least I can say the second one did try and do a twist, even though it hilariously failed at it. And I think that just sums up everything. Hilariously fails. While it's definitely not the worst thing Scooby-Doo has ever come out with, it's definitely not the best either. If the animation were better, then I would say the entire special would be entirely forgettable. But the character interaction alongside the cheap-looking visuals actually make this really funny to watch. I wouldn't say it's so bad it's good, but so bad it's amusing. I'd say if you're in the mood for some cheesier Scooby-Doo with a dash of the cheesier Cape Crusader, then give these episodes a watch sometime. But until then, let's outro by watching Scooby-Doo eat rocks. Oh, wait, of course I mean bat cookies, because, of course, bat cookies look like rocks.
We don't have any Scooby snacks, but how about some bat snacks as a reward? Scooby-Doo!